Hello and good morning, my friends. Welcome to my final angel reading in 2022. I know that my angel readings have not been as consistent over the fall. It's been such a crazy past couple of months. My intentions are to have this again as a very monthly thing where we explore and connect in with that angelic energy. It's fantastic energy to connect in with, and that guidance and wisdom is so important. So I wanted to end off 2023 with an angel reading. I know that there's still more readings to come forward. However, I didn't want to lose this in the shuffle. Of course, like all my other angel readings, I do have the Angel Tarot. Not my favorite deck. It does have some beautiful cards, but the pips are something to be desired. I'm still looking for my favorite tarot deck, Angel Tarot. A lot of them will have like a big blurb at the bottom, and I don't like that. I prefer very clean cards so I can do the intuition piece. And then I also have, that's the back, the Angel Healing with the Angels Oracle and the Angel Inspiration Oracle. I love these decks. I think that the Oracle decks are very beautiful. Tarot needs to, kind of catch up here a bit. All right, let's see what the angels want to say. What wisdom and guidance do the angels have for my friends to wrap up 2022 and embrace 2023? The King of Pentacles, Midas touch himself. I don't like the one-word blurb. Not exactly what this card is talking about. Generosity, no. This is more about that very active growth that we're going to see as we transcend into that new year. We've had a lot of ahas over the last couple of weeks and months. It's going to continue because those ahas have helped other pieces and aspects to start to emerge. And it's in those emerging aspects that we're going to see great prosperity, great abundance, and great growth. So the work, no matter how much or little we've done in 2022, is going to see more prosperity, more growth, and, shifting that we need. It's going to continue. You're going to see those kind of ahas amplify and grow in 2022 or 2023, I guess. It's hard to believe we're going into 2023. There's such beautiful cards, and then it's like they gave up halfway through. Strength. I know it says the 11th card. For me, strength is always the 8th card, as it flows so much better. So that said, the strength card talks about those inner pieces, us using our abilities to tame those lions. And I love how the lion looks like he's coming right out of the King of Pentacles, because a lot of that growth and understanding is us connecting in with us so we can use our abilities more fully, more freely, and get the job done with less hassle and stress. So 2023, we're going to see a lot of growth in those inner pieces. So things that would be really helpful, some shadow work, FYI. Don't be surprised if you don't see that on the channel. Just saying. We're going to be also looking at some reflections, looking at some intentions, really giving yourself time and permission to connect in with self. And that was really what the 12 days of Christmas for 2022 was about, was giving yourself a little bit of time, around 15, 20 minutes, to engage in little pieces that were going to help you in the long run. It's like I knew yeah. The Sun, the 19th card in the Major Arcana. And I love the fact it's a unicorn. I love the fact that Angel's on him, just like, yay! You're going to see that shift, and it's going to really pop for 2023. Staying in that high vibration, that fun, joy, and play will be a must. Getting too bogged down in things is going to turn the king from one of a generous, kind king into a tyrant. We want that fun, that joy. Right now, he's kind of got an artistic, educational feel to him. When we are in that very creative learning mode, he's happy. But when we get bogged down and focused in on that prosperity, focused in on that dollar sign, he's going to be that tyrant. We don't want that. So making sure that we do have that element of fun, connection, joy, and happiness as we go into 2023. And we maintain that throughout the year. That positive high vibration is only going to help with more growth, more connection to self, more understanding. All right. What further guidance and wisdom do the angels want to share with my friends? Woo! Keep the cards, please, on the table for the transition into 2023. Sometimes they like to make sure that you understand that I'm not just making this up. Seek within. That inner work is going to be a must. Do we want to have it be almost like an obsessive piece? No. Again, that's not the fun and joy. Little pockets of work make a big difference. That's why a lot of my meditations kind of peak at 30 minutes. That's why a lot of my supports are around 15-ish minutes. You want to make this as easy as possible. Now, for my friends who may have just stumbled onto me or were divinely brought to me, welcome. If you are new, I like to give the guidance. I work with lots of high vibrational beings, and I also give you guys lots of tools. So over December, I did the 12 Days of Christmas. This is my third or fourth. I think it's my third annual 12 Days of Christmas, where I give you guys tools and supports. I've got meditative playlists. I've got mindfulness playlists. I've got healing playlists. They are all there for you guys. They're guided and supported. So that's going to help with seeking within. And I can't do everything. I can give you guys a lot of the tools to support you in it, but you have to give yourself the time, permission, and energy. You also have to do a little bit of an intention and reflection, because reflection will help, especially with this. Honor life cycle. Honoring where we're at. We may not enjoy everything about where we're at. However, it is essential for us to honor it. We may, like I said, want to shift and change things. That's coming. But we need to know where we're starting from, and what's more, we need to start to plan forward. Where is it that we want to go? Where is it that is going to be better? What do we need? And how are we going to do it? Because this isn't about letting others. This is about us. We cannot be this kind of goggly-eyed bystander where we're doing nothing. We need to do the work. It's about us. Be strong. I like this card. I don't know if it's named right, though. It's not so much be strong. It's about being stable and grounded. Sure, we need to be strong to do that, I guess. But we started off with the King of Pentacles. Kings have the most fully developed personality, the most power and control. He's the most grounded card there is. Well, him and the Emperor, they're kind of neck and neck. Very grounded in control. We need that grounded stability to go within. And when you're grounded, you feel more able to open yourself up, reflect in. It's not about the yeah buts and the wells and the victim mentality. It's more about, okay, so this is what I've lived through. This is what I want. I need to get from here to here. How do I do that? Seek enlightenment. No, we do need to look inside for sure. And just like what I said, need to know where you're at and where you want to go. You do not need to know every answer along the way, because that's going to come with us. We don't have all the answers. And know that where we're starting from is kind of a fixed point. It's because where we're at. Where we're going to go may take us on a scenic tour around. And that end point, once we get to it, we'll be like, oh, you know what? I kind of like over here now. And then we get going. And we can take sharp turns and learning points, because different opportunities come up, especially as we're working with that soul's journey, which is what we want to be working on. And know that it can change and shift. And that's the fluidity of things causes frustration and second guessing. That's why we need that grounded stability, because the ahas will come in different ways, and sometimes through people that we wouldn't expect. The little pieces. So being aware and present will help strengthen us physically, spiritually, and mentally. But we have to stay focused at task at hand and try and be present, not getting caught up in the future or stuck in the past. All right. What will support my friends? Woo, caught it. In transitioning into 2023, and getting the most out of that transition with the least amount of resistance and frustration. So I can see frustration coming up a lot. I do have a meditation that just popped into my head. It's in my Archangel playlist with Archangel Raguel, where you balance thoughts and feelings for self. Now, the card that jumped and tried to land on the floor, but on my lap, was abundance. Remember, abundance, and we've been talking about this because we've had Midas here. Abundance is more than just the dollar signs. We don't want to get focused in on that dollar sign. Abundance comes across all aspects of life. We can easily identify, because we are very much a society of material goods, that physical dollar sign material aspect. We're not so good at connecting into the abundance in joy, happiness, understanding, connections. There's abundance in so many aspects of life. It's important that we start to reflect on all of it, not just that minus touch. Healing. Kind of a clickbait word almost now. It's like meditation a couple years ago. Everybody's like, oh, meditate, meditate, meditate. Yes, meditation's a great tool. However, it's not as easy for people to meditate sometimes. So kind of a clickbait word. Part of this will be the healing, but another part will be the releasing and the forgiveness that comes with understanding where we're at and planning to go forward, working on that growth and that development. You're naturally going to heal as we work with this, as we go forward. Enchantment. Very much talking about the wonder and the miracles that we would witness as children and wouldn't bat an eye at it. We want to reconnect into that wonder, that joy, and sometimes getting out of our head to get out of our way and embrace that sun. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. And of course, I want to thank the angels for sharing their amazing wisdom and guidance with us. Oh, life would be so sad and dark without them. Now, if you did enjoy this session, please remember to give it a thumbs up, as it helps people find me on the Sea of YouTube. More importantly for you, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little red bell. There's a lot coming forward, especially at the end of 2022 and as we transcend into 2023. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any, insight, wisdom, guidance is to subscribe and hit that bell. Additionally, if you're looking for an added layer of support, I do have a Ko-fi and Patreon page. I've left links below so you can go check it out. Again, I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me and the angels. And I hope that this transition into 2023 is a very prosperous and joyous event. Until tomorrow, my friends.